G'day guys and welcome back. When I was growing up to the 90s, there was a band called The Offspring. And they had a very famous song, which I'm not going to play because otherwise this video will get copyright struck. It was called Pretty Fly for a White Guy. The subject of today's video is very much Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Enjoy.
Before we begin, I should tell you a little bit about Donny. He's a truther. You know the sort. You've seen them before. He also styles himself as a bit of a rapper. And he's not terrible, surprising as that may seem. But let's jump into this video. Now, DoD does not stand for Department of Defense. It is, of course, for Donny of Daytona. Let's jump in.
As we go through time, as a society, we remember the world to be a certain way.
Yes, we remember things, but things often aren't as we remember them. Now, I'm not sure if it's a Mandela effect video, or alternative reality, or a simulation theory. Hell, it could be all three in one for all I know.
But lately, things from your childhood are popping up completely.
Let me just do a little bit of movie magic here. Oh, look at that. No, he never had a monocle. Ever. Wasn't that magical?
And when you remember, sometimes you feel like you're in a matrix.
He said the Matrix, and with the Matrix thingy. Oh, this is so cool. But no, we are not in a Matrix. Possibly a simulation, but that's for an entirely different video. We're not jumping dimensions, time slips. This, sorry to say, is just reality. And it's a little bit shit.
Or maybe even a fictional character in a movie plot.
Oh my god. If I'm a fictional character in a movie, that's one goddamn boring movie. And, oh, imagine a movie about Hans Wormhat. Oh. What an awful, awful movie that would be. Moving on.
Or maybe even a horrible paperback.
Well, how would that work? Would that make you a person in someone else's head? Like, because when you read a book, you visualize it in your head. So, would that make the person reading the book create you? But what if you read a book and you create the people in the book in your head? That means they're in the other person's head as well. We've got a massive book inception going on here. Let's continue.
Since Copernicus sold this idea of interplanetary travel in
that wasn't Copernicus. Copernicus said that the world was not the center of the universe. he never said anything about interstellar travel. Maybe you're thinking of Kepler? I don't recall if he said anything about it, but it's highly likely considering he was, Kepler. If anyone knows the answer to this, let me know in the comments below. It's got me buggered.
Other species, intelligent life form, but
I'm pretty sure Copernicus, even Kepler, never mentioned anything about other species or other life forms. It is a good thought experiment, though. I mean, that's the whole Fermi paradox thing going on there. But these are all ideas for another time. Let's go on.
is with nothing but limits. Do you remember the crescent moon, always vertical? In every logo from when you were a kid, always vertical. The Nikon camera tells no lies of the evening just past, of a whole.
See what I mean about he's a bit of a rapper, bit of poetry going on there? Wasn't too bad. It has some potential. I'd say keep it up, Donny.
Moon. Are we in a different timeline? Do you feel it in your bones, the differences that manifest around you on a daily basis, from the heavens to the ground?
Better question is, do you remember every single crescent moon that you've ever seen? Do you remember every full moon that you've seen? Do you ever remember every day? I'm gonna guess the answer's no, because that's a lot of moons. I think memories can be selective and falsified. I do remember seeing horizontal moon once. That's when I lived up in the country, and it was quite a large moon too. It was very impressive, but I don't think that's unique.
Ever remember the moon being visible with a 6% phase and looking like a frown instead of vertical?
Yes.
You be the judge. But something is definitely different.
No, it's not. And that's where he chooses to end it. I think this whole Mandela thing is blown way out of proportion. The human mind, especially memory, is quite fallible. That's why eyewitness testimonies in court should never, ever be the final say in anything. You can create false memories yourself, or you can cause another person to have false memories. If you keep repeating the same thing to a person, like say, oh, I remember that time we took a trip to wherever back in 93, and you say that and bring it up again and again, and then give them ideas about what happened on this trip, they'll start remembering this trip even though it never happened. Memory is really terrible. It's just the way life is. You have to come to terms with that. Anyway, big screen time. As I said, I'm not sure if that was a Mandela effect video, a Matrix video, a simulation theory video. Donny kind of jumps all over the place there. It was a short video, which is a good thing, as there's only so much I can tolerate. Let me know what you guys think about this whole simulation theory in the comments below. I find it very interesting, and I do plan on doing a video on it in the future. Or have I already done it? No, I haven't. I'm too lazy for that.
As always, thank you all so much for watching. And a special thank you to Purple Haze and Pyramid Head for their ongoing support over on Patreon. If you'd like to join Patreon, the link is in the description below. Until next time, friends, don't be a dick. Oh, one last thing. Donny recently posted that he had contracted COVID-19. Donny, if you've watched this far, I wish you all the best to a speedy recovery. Thank you for watching.